done before, the WEC usually has the pictures of Muhammad Ali and Joe Louis and the pictures of the champion. This belt has Ali and Louis, Margarito Pacquiao, and of course Top Rank and the beautiful Dallas Cowboys star. So this is a very unique belt that will be contested between Manny and Margarito. Lastly, I'm honored to be friends with the Pacquiao team, Mr. Conks, General Jacal, Freddie Roach, and of course Manny, and also with the Margarito team. This is a very special fight. Emotions will be flowing in the Cowboy Stadium, and we look forward for November 13th to be a historic night of boxing. We wish the best of luck to Top Rank, the best of luck to HBO. I'm sure the 2 million mark will be absolutely covered, and I'm willing to buy the first one right now. Thank you so very much, and the best of luck to everybody. Thank you.
Rarely do you do a press conference where everybody is ready to pay for their pay-per-view 90 days out. So we've established a contribution bucket as you leave. Based on the cable splits, it's not very good, so we really get around $25. So if you could leave 30, it would be terrific. We really appreciate it. You know, Mauricio said some fantastic stuff, and I didn't realize Manny was 10-1-1 against the country of Mexico, against the opponents. And then obviously when he grabbed the belt, he became 11-1-1 very quickly. So, but then I thought, you know, I read the newspaper, I get online, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, and on the headlines, there's just this, political chaos going on in Mexico. Calderon is fighting the drug lords, and they're just having a terrible time. So Mauricio I think you just came up with a great idea. It should be Manny Pacquiao going into Mexico and cleaning out this country so all these innocent people aren't killed. And we'll count it as like 13-1-1. We'll make it a couple more wins. But I think this is the type of guy that we need to clean up a country that's having some internal problems. When Antonio Margarito was very young, he signed for Top Rank. He signed to be developed and to become a world champion. His managers, Sergio Diaz and Francisco Espinoza, we sat down and we worked out a game plan. I remember that day like it was yesterday. It was just an hour ago. And to see a fighter, to see a team, to see everybody stay together and develop and go through the peaks and valleys of a career, and to have a partnership with them is wonderful. You have your good days, like when you beat Miguel Cotto or Herman Cintron, or you have your bad days with an incident that happened in Staples Center with, a bad decision with Daniel Santos in Puerto Rico. Frustration, you go up and down. But with the great guidance of terrific managers and advisors, we were able to keep everything in place so we can bring it to this magical event. So at this point, I'd like to introduce the advisors for Antonio Margarito, both Sergio Diaz and Francisco Espinoza.
I'd like to thank everyone for being here, the press, fans, I'd like to especially thank Todd DeBuff, Bob Aram, Top Rank, for being there with us, for fighting with us, and for making this possible. I'd like to thank Manny Pacquiao for taking this fight. Freddie, thank you. HBO, I'd like to thank the Dallas Cowboy organization. This fight's going to be great. This fight's going to be big. I see the hunger in Antonio. I see the motivation. I see it in his eyes. I hear it in his words. Tony's going out there to win. It's going to be a tough fight. He's a fighter that goes forward. He's a true Mexican warrior. I know Manny Pacquiao is a great, great fighter. So no one should miss this fight. If you can attend, buy your pay-per-view. Thank you very much.
Antonio, since he fought in May in Tijuana, Mexico, in the bull ring, actually not Tijuana, Aguas Caliente, 25,000 people in the bull ring, sensational. And the one preparing him for that fight was an ex-world champion, an ex-top rank fighter, put it that way, Roberto Garcia. And Robert has, gotten Tony in shape. They've been training under the Oxnard gym. He's dedicated him to new styles, to determination. And Robert is one of the young stars in the LA and the world of boxing. So I'd like to introduce Antonio's new trainer, Robert Garcia.
Thank you, Todd. Good afternoon to everybody. I ain't got much to say. I just gotta say is that Tony's a person that is very dedicated to sport, always in shape. We know we're in against the best fighter in the world. We have a tough fight, but Margarito is a great listener, great athlete, and we're gonna train like never before. He's a hard worker, and I've never seen nobody train like him before. So expect a great fight, and I know everybody's gonna be pleased because we're gonna come out and give a good show. Margarito is going to be 110%. So expect a great fight, and expect an upset also. Thank you.
Across from side of the business decisions and the training, on the Manny Pacquiao side, I'd like to introduce and acknowledge Jane Hall. It's actually Manny's chief of staff of his in his congressional campaign. I think Rahm Emanuel is leaving to the United States to go, the Obama administration to go sign up for Manny's campaign. He knows how well good it's going to run down there. So Jane, you're always welcome to come to Top Rank. We're there for you. We'll catch you if Rahm Emanuel comes. All right. Michael Kahns, the famous Canadian advisor, sitting next to Jane. Then the famous and very charismatic trainer, advisor, philosopher, and ex-fighter. It has been unbelievable. I mean, this Freddie Roach phenom is fantastic. I mean, it really is. I remember when I first came into the business in '93. In 1993, my matchmaker tells me my favorite fighter, believe it or not, was Freddie Roach. And I said, why, Bruce? And he says, I can put him on ESPN every Friday night. And this guy, he didn't matter. He would fight no matter what. He would say, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Come on, Bruce. I want to get in the ring. And that type of philosophy that he used in the ring as a fighter has really transcended and taken off within Manny and without the whole team.